I laughed.
Shit. Okay.
He was smiling. And I said, let me try.
Yeah.
I mean,
In 5 years,
that's
you're going to be...
intriguing enough to go, let's see what this is about. And then I went home, and again, you think about it, you write a bit, and you go, okay, worst case scenario, financial advisor, maybe I can learn how to manage my own money, because I don't know.
Yeah.
So something to learn in the opportunity, take the opportunity and see where it goes. The rest is history. Next thing they're telling you, the best in the country, the best in the world, top 1% financial advisors, bro. I was just zoned in on learning, doing, learning,
Yeah,
doing,
I feel like
learning,
he just
doing.
skipped
So
part.
casually, bro.
He just casually is like, I'm in the top 1% of the whole fucking time, bro.
I mean,
Look at you being so fucking humble. Jesus Christ.
This is my money.
I mean,
now,
that's
guys.
where finance came from, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And, like, And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of the Modern Man podcast. We have a really cool guest here.
Fuck off. Another really cool guest.
Guys, please like and subscribe to our channel. Leave a comment. Follow us. Yeah. I wrote you a bit of an intro, bro. Just like I write to everybody. It's funny. It's a little bit shitty at the same time, but you know. Okay, are we ready?
Let's hear it.
They call him the South African Chuck Norris. They say he tells Elon how to spend his money.
That's beautiful.
He's a father of 2, a husband, financial wizard, stuntman, and gymnast, and so much more. Guys, he's one of my mentors, a person that I look up to, very inspirational person, Nabeel Khan. Thank you so much for coming on our podcast, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
That was beautiful.
That's
Chuck Norris,
interesting. First time I've ever heard anybody call me a gymnast.
Eh? No, but you look at your Instagram, bro. Like, you know what? I went through your Instagram and it's just calisthenics from top to bottom.
Calisthenics.
Bro, you there with the, I don't know, you're doing pull-ups and shit. That's cool, though. I envy you. I can't do any of that shit. Bro.
I can't even do more than 10 push-ups anymore. I'm not even allowed to, bro.
Modern Man podcast.
The Modern Man.
The Modern
is
Man podcast.
Fat and lazy.
Fucking hell, John.
So talk to us about this whole fitness thing, man. You said you got into it around like COVID time when COVID started thing, but you've always been a fit person.
Yeah. No, I've been training for... Wait, I posted a story on this. It was 20 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. So it's mental wellness, bro. I've always, since grew up training with my brother, he used to take me to the gym and never left me since.
Yeah.
Never left me since. Been training for years.
And but you're more interested into like not like the weightlifting, more of the body movement.
No, I started off weightlifting. So your standard bro splits, bench press, back day, leg day.
Okay.
Carried on throughout all the years through university. And in university, I found a sport called parkour.
Okay.
Guys
Okay,
jumping
yeah,
from-
yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
The French invented it. No?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there was just a handful of us doing it. And I joined the 5 guys that were doing it at the time. And my life flipping changed.
Flipping, yeah, it did. Flipping lots of it. Sorry, that was dry.
But that was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
And it was actually that then led me through to being a stuntman. And the
Talk
rest
to us
is
about
history.
that, man. Being
Yeah,
a
bro,
stuntman.
being a stuntman, like, didn't they think you were pretty enough for the camera, or?
No, that's exactly
That's awful, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No,
He's
it's
been waiting on that one.
it's incredible. You know, I mean, you wake up every day to play Call of Duty.
That's cool.
Legit.
That is
And
cool.
get paid to do
Okay,
it.
that is cool.
Pretty much. And yeah, best job in the world.
How did you get into that, bro? Like, what was
Like,
the
where did you
stepping
start?
stones to get into?
Yeah, one day, one of the guys that ran the team came to us and said, "Guys, we need there's a movie that needs guys jumping and moving around. So you wanna do it?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Why
let's
not?
go." And you realize, so we ended up on a film set somewhere out in Pretoria. And we were there, first time on a film set, exciting, you know, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Called for breakfast, and we're busy chowing breakfast. And this guy walks past, and I hit my buddy, and I'm like, doesn't that guy look like that actor from The Rundown with The Rock? And what's his name? We Googled it, Ewan McGregor.
Okay.
And he was like,
Fuck,
dude,
Ewan
that,
McGregor, jeez.
that is him. And I was like, what? What the hell?
Wait, what?
I took my lunch. I was like,
Hold
cheers,
up,
I
hold
can
up.
sit with you later. And I went to go sit with him, bro.
That's fucking cool, bro. Sitting down with Obi-Wan Kenobi, that must be fucking legendary.
Mad.
Yeah.
And what was that conversation like? Was this like your
Fanboy.
first like?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Fanboy.
Oh, proper,
really love your work.
proper.
No, thank you very much. And you're like, oh, well, you know,
Always like that.
do some work. No, it's mad. But it's when you first realize actually these are international films coming to film here. Our first job, you know, so you want to do the best that you can. And I mean, what does a stuntman do? So we didn't know. We were there to jump around and stuff. But in a movie, somebody gets shot. Somebody needs to fall down. Somebody there's a bomb that goes off. Somebody needs to fly out the
something.
screen.
Yeah.
And back then, when I joined the industry, it wasn't as, I mean, what's the word for it? You know, safety. Look, safety conscious. We have the best safety in the world. So
Yes.
the word is, it was very military-like.
Okay.
If you're supposed to do something, you
They
go
were
do
strict,
it.
yeah.
If you don't do it and you shit, you're not working again. Right? There's no feelings.
Don't
Nobody
be
cares
fucking
about
shit.
how you feel. But the world today is different, right? So now you got to worry about well-being,
Mental
injuries.
health.
No, we raised in that industry hardcore. If you had a sprained ankle, we were scared to flip and go in there and say, you know, I mean, a lot of
do
pain,
this. Yeah.
because then you won't get to work.
Yeah.
So like on that very job, it was at a fort in Pretoria, and there's like a big ass arch, like a castle, right? So stunt coordinator says, you come with me. What's your names? I don't care. Up.
don't
You
give
go
a
up to
fuck.
the top there,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, cool. Everyone's setting up. We still haven't done anything. And he calls out for one of the other guys to go, hey, bring in a mat over here. This thing's like 12 meters high. And there's just hard ground. So I don't know if you've seen those gymnastics 12-inch mats. They're about that
Okay.
fat. And they maybe the size of this
After
table.
like when they do
right?
the vault jumping. Is it
Yeah.
the same
It's like
kind
a
of-
mat
yeah,
the size
yeah.
of this
one of
table,
those.
pretty much. A little bit
Okay.
longer. And he puts it down there. But from 12 meters, this thing just looks like...
It looks like they put a piece of paper on
I
the
don't
floor.
know why he's saying this. He goes, on the day, what's going to happen is a vehicle's going to come through here under the arch. The guy's going to take a grenade, chuck it up, and boom, up here, and people flying down. I'm like, okay. But I'm fresh. I mean, you don't know how it's going to happen, right? What he was trying to say, so we had a few experienced guys there, is you're going to jump. And you're going to hit that mat.
And try not to die.
No, and try not to die. Exactly. So, I mean, I asked the coordinator, and he's like, so...
Don't die on our.
If he's going to pay 12 grand,
Admin, yeah.
who's
Yeah.
going to do it? And like, I'm like,
Oh, 12 grand, man.
I
Yeah,
mean,
fuck
I
it,
suppose I'll do it. I don't. What do you imagine? It's 12,000 rand, right?
Yeah.
I'd jump off
How old
the
were you at this point?
19,
Oh
20,
shit. Okay.
19,
So still
yeah.
young, like
Yeah.
relatively young, man.
Right? And I stand over there, and I'm like, so is there going to be mats all around, or is it just
Or let
that?
me just aim for that one.
Because it was at an angle. So if you're standing down, it's just kind of there, right? Because they built up like, you know, in the military, the sandbags.
Yeah.
Right? So they could hide the mat behind there. And he's like, no, the car's going to drive through. So the car's going to drive through. That's the only space. Otherwise, it's in camera. So who of you wants to do it? And I freeze. Bro, I'm shitting myself. I'm just doubting life. I'm like, you just jump. He's like, yeah, show me now, actually. And then whoever does it will do it. My mate Brandon, he's a South African highboard diver. He's now a Cirque du Soleil, amazing guy.
What?
He just goes, whoop, jumps.
Jesus.
Beautiful turn, lands on the mat. And they go, okay,
Okay, he's
he's
got
got it.
You can
guys fuck
have
off.
it.
Yeah.
So it's brutal, eh?
No, it was like that. It's progressed hugely since our crews. We literally have the best guys in the country, all around.
Okay.
And the safety aspect has got more.
No, wait.
Is it still a mess, eh?
It's
It's
not a
still
mess. It's
all
really
dangerous
good.
either way.
It is all dangerous. I mean, it all comes down to budget at the end of the day, right? So
Okay, yeah, fair
cutting
enough.
budgets. The reason
You're gonna
most
get what you
people
pay
film
for.
down here is cheap labor.
Cheap
right?
labor,
Mm.
yeah.
No unions, but ever since then we're starting to have a stunt union and so
Oh, wow.
progress.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then from being a stunt man kind of thing, so you do. it's weird to say you do stunts and you do financial, bro.
Yeah, that's
That is a very different
the
end
spectrum
of the
is very. How did that happen?
Explain to us how.
Okay.
Why?
So, I mean, work was great,
Mm.
right? I worked hard, trained hard, right? Upgraded skills, right? That's where I started doing found myself in gymnasiums, etc., to practice the different skills. And, there came a point in time where I met Raisa, right? And we were just dating. And the film industry, that sort of life, it's everything that you just imagine. It's amazing. You get to
wild.
travel, meet so many
It's
people,
exciting,
work with
right?
amazing people. Yeah. And Samuel L.
Yeah.
Jackson does say motherfucker.
A lot. That's not.
Wait, whoa. So you saw Samuel L. Jackson?
You worked with him, yeah.
No, man.
And he's amazing.
I've known you
He's
for years. I've
amazing.
never heard the story in my
Idris
life.
Elba, awesome. Like they all flipping, like the aura that these people have. Like one of the coolest things
Yes.
about. You can learn from so many things, right? But anyway, I've always kind of been, what's value driven in life. That
Yeah.
makes sense, right? So there was this girl that was adding a lot of value in my life. There are times that I was here, back in Joburg, spending time. Really enjoyed this
Company.
woman,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
This company. And I was like, maybe
At what
Maybe
age,
I
what age
wanna
was
get
it?
married.
What age was this?
2012, 2013. Yeah. I mean, who knows how old I was then, man. Maybe
Shit, I
23,
wouldn't.
22, right?
Oh, yeah,
24.
so yeah.
Yeah. And I actually then sat down and made a pros and cons list.
Did you actually do
I
this?
shit you
You,
not.
you physically made a.
No, I did, because here I was thinking marriage and everything we kind of brought up to believe this commitment and
Societal.
special.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah,
yeah.
No, I mean in a good way, right? So I said, if you're going to add value into somebody's life in a marriage, to me, my understanding of it was that you have to give the time, effort, commitment. Now, if you're on a film 6 months of a year,
It's not going to work out, bro.
well, for
You're
me,
wasting time.
right? I know a lot of happily married guys that
do
have
such.
families, and they are fast 9, fast 10 guys that from our team.
Yeah.
Amazing, Williamson brothers.
Okay.
Grandpa, like I mean, you married, you have kids, you can do that. But at
Yeah.
the time, for me, I was like, I want to put in
Yeah, 'cause
effort
you're still
here,
young,
right?
bro.
100%.
You're like peak prime Nabeel.
So the choice of the reason for the pros and cons list was, if I make this decision, I never ever, no matter how life goes, want to
We'll go
look
back on
back
it. Yeah.
and say it's because of you that
okay.
You
I
resent
gave
your-
up.
Yeah, and we spoke about this.
Yeah, we did.
People resent their dreams.
And I never even told her that I was doing this.
Really?
Right? Yeah, I genuinely
just
said
surprise,
to myself,
surprise.
and then I was like,
Does she know the story now?
she does know this.
Okay, I was about to
okay.
say, otherwise she's going to find out after watching this.
And then I made the decision to marry her.
Okay.
But that's what I went with. I didn't worry.
How long did you know her before you
About
got
a
married?
year,
About a
Wow.
year.
About a
Got
year.
engaged. And
maybe
then
even a
straight
few
marriage,
months.
or-
It's like,
Bro,
maybe
you've
it's-
got your life very together.
Hey, bro,
Yo,
it's
you've
not
got-
thinking
about-
about
it's a lot
you.
Bro, he's got
Me?
his shit together, man.
Yo, how old were you, bro?
Okay, let's work it backwards, right? I'm now 33.
That already is crazy.
Yeah,
You're 33
20,
and
so I was 23. 23,
You were 23
24.
years
Yeah,
old.
100%.
you're killing it as a stuntman, and then you met this woman, and she made you decide that you now want to get married, bro.
And then I jumped into that. So
Yeah,
I
you
said,
jumped in.
marry
You
me,
don't do
right?
things half-assed, do you?
No, I
bro?
don't.
Yeah.
You think it out, you plan it, and then you go, we're going.
Look, so I didn't plan the money thing. Right?
Okay.
I was just like, I'm going to marry this lady.
Yeah.
But now you got to face your decision, right?
Yeah.
So you got to start turning down jobs. I mean, I did the odd job now and then. And while we were dating, and after I said, yes, this is 2013, I was like, I'll look for a steady job, a steady income.
Yeah.
That's what made sense to me. So I compiled the CV, all of half a page, and had a 20-page stunt
Said,
CV.
fuck it, just send.
And I was like, I felt shy sending a normal CV out to, I mean, where's money? So I was like, I don't know. I mean,
Money's about money, man.
yeah, but I never had any experience in the working
Yes,
world. Never
yeah.
applied for a job in my life.
You've
right?
been doing flips and spins
Doing
and
flips, getting paid big, spending big. That's what
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know about how to manage money. But this was a younger version, right?
Yeah. Look good,
So-
live good.
So then I'm like, cool. Where's money? Computers and wherever. So I start sending out my CV. Computer companies, looking at companies for the first time in my life. Never gave fucks about that. And I'm like, email addresses, send. Hi, I'd like to get a job.
Yeah.
Hi, I'd like to get a job. Send. But I was shy, so I used to send my stunt CV as well, right? Because that's 20 pages, something I'm proud of, and then this half-ass page CV of,
and you want to work on computers.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
God
So
bless
that's,
you.
that's something I've always lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always learn something
You
new
figure
every
it
day,
out, yeah.
right? Cliche, but I was living that from then till today, because that's
Take it
life,
as it
right?
comes, bro. Yeah, you
If
figure
you're
it
not
out.
open to learning from anyone, you're just a dick. Like,
Yeah.
or you're just not gonna grow, right?
Yeah, you're either a dick or you're ignorant.
That's,
Yeah.
that's a promo one for this one.
Anyway, so I send out CVs. I did go work on a job, Bollywood film, doubling the lead actor out in Vaudeville, Boven, etc., etc. One of the jobs where I had a near-death experience, but we can save that. Or if you want to go there, you go there.
We'll come around to that one.
Do you want to go there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's chill. I've had a lot of
Give a
life
short
thought.
version. Give a short
Okay,
version.
so here I am. If you ever at Vaudeville, Boven, there's this massive waterfall.
Okay.
Right? Beautiful place.
Yeah.
So we were spending that part of the film. The scene was the adventurer climbing up
Okay.
this whimsical, massive waterfall. I'm the guy climbing. Cool. Never had climbing experience. Strong as fuck. Right? I mean, I trained.
Yeah.
Right? I'd say I'm in the best shape of my life now, but I was in the best shape of my life
Then
then.
at that point.
Right?
Yeah.
So, pull-ups for days. I was very strong, very self-confident about what I can do. So let's climb. Climbing this waterfall for 6 days in a row, every day, your body's broken, so etc. Right? One of the days, the guy at the top, the guy that belays, connects the ropes.
Okay.
It's a different guy. I'm like, okay, new guy. The coordinator who's managing the climbing team says this guy's legit. I'm like, okay, cool. Trust you, trust them. The guy ties the knot to my harness, and it's looking different from the other guy's knots all the other days. So I give it 2 tugs.
Don't look
I
funny.
give it. I swear to God.
Give it 2 tugs, huh?
200 meters, bro. I think that's the height of that waterfall. I give it 2 tugs and the thing unravels.
Oh my God.
What?
I pulled it
Why
and
do
it
you-
unravels.
Yeah.
While I'm still at top. And I'm like, whatever fucking knot you made just unraveled because I just pulled
You
it.
tugged it.
I can imagine
I
you
don't
falling
trust this
from
guy,
a
right?
100%.
I don't trust him. I phone,
Especially
make
with
sure
your
the
life,
guy
yeah.
comes here, and I go, he just tied a knot that fucking opened when I tugged on it.
Yeah.
He goes, no, Nabeel, look, I'll tie it myself. So this guy tied me in, and he goes, just calm down. I'm like, now I'm a bit worried.
You're
but
worked up,
fuck,
of course.
Okay, whatever. Let's go. Wasting time, money, effort, and I'm a professional, right? Cool. So I go over there, lean over the edge, cool, test it. I'm like, okay, how, I mean, the rest is his job. He can just belay and carry on. The day's going to go well. So I'm abseiling a bit down, walking past a little rock ridge, and all of a sudden, like this, Manny, loose. And I start falling.
And it,
Bro, you
Your heart
have no
sits
idea.
here.
You know the 1,000
Everything-
thoughts in your
Yeah.
head?
Yeah.
All did a recon of your life and then was just nothing. You're just like,
this is
and this is where I try to be more spiritual every day, because in that moment, my last word in my head was fuck. And I'm like, I feel bad about it these days, but now I meditate a lot more.
You're a better
It was
man now.
Genuinely.
That's the first and last word out of my mouth in that
No,
situation.
like, I mean, when you reflect on it later, you're
Yeah.
like, would that have been my last word, man? Fuck.
No, there's no other word, my dude. You're about to
Same
plummet
Max
down a
would have been
fucking
okay.
waterfall. You would have been proud.
He would have been proud.
But
Stamp of
like
approval.
after a second of free fall, which was probably about 5 meters,
Yeah.
it catches again, and I smash the rocks. And then it was, in a nutshell, that's what happened. You don't hear the words that came on my mic or anything that happened afterwards there, but I climbed into everyone.
I can
So
imagine.
hanging off the side, nobody wanted to bring me up. They're just like, you want to carry on from where you are?
You
And I'm
must be
like,
joking.
Yeah, it was mad.
Oh, they don't care. They fucking carry on shooting.
But it was a sick film.
Yeah.
We got a lot done. It was amazing, bro. What an experience.
What are the
right?
what are the films, bro? If you like, you
Are
can.
you,
I'm
are
sure
you
you
allowed
can.
to?
No, you're allowed to say these things.
Yeah.
I mean,
so what are the films that you?
a recent one is the one with Megan Fox called Rogue. I didn't do stunts on it. I had a small acting role.
Wait. Hold the fucking.
Way
phone
ahead
here,
of you, bro. Way ahead of you.
Megan Fox. Huh? You said Megan like Megan Fox.
Hey, like the Megan Fox.
The Megan Fox, bro.
Tell
And you saw her.
Was
You saw her in person.
Was-
Is she everything that?
was MGK there? Was he all like possessive over her? Were they drinking each other's blood, bro? Sorry, never mind. That's funny. Okay, cool. Rogue. I'm gonna have a look, see if I can
I'm
find
gonna
you.
watch this,
Yeah,
Not for you,
guys,
Let me-
watch Rogue. Megan Fox and featuring Nabeel. Is that you? No.
No. I had a small role. In the play. But there are
Okay.
some South Africans in that.
That's
film,
cool.
Yeah.
Where did they? So they shot that
We
here,
shot that here.
Cape
Yeah.
Town.
No, Hearties.
Hearties. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's about lions in the wild
Yeah.
and COVID. Yeah, it's quite cool.
I think I might have heard about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I think we digress.
yeah, bro.
How did you get into money, bro?
Yeah. Sorry. It
so
happens.
anyway,
Yeah, it always happens, huh?
I don't get any emails back from anyone.
Yes, yeah.
Keep doing my daily routine. Wake up, cook, go to the gym, work on myself.
Send a
Focus on the
CV.
things you can control, right?
Yeah.
That's just my life. Come back, chow something, look at the emails,
Empty.
research a bit more, send out a bit more, go back to the gym.
Where were you
train
living
something
at
else.
this point?
Victory Park.
By
Okay.
yourself?
No, with my parents. at
Oh,
the
with your
time.
parents?
Yeah. So, free food, free. I mean, I never take all of that for granted. I mean, anyway.
No, it's
So-
it's a privilege. It's a blessing to have.
It's
like
a mad
to,
blessing, bro. Mad. And even the youngsters today, if you can leech off your parents,
For as long as possible. I mean,
as long as you are doing something proactive with your life and money, do it.
because that's what they're there for. They're your
No,
parents,
that's what
bro.
they're
They're
there
there
for,
to
bro.
look after you.
But they also want to show them. See, parents have this bad habit. I suppose it is what it is. To go, okay, now that you're working,
You'll
pay for your own
everything, bro.
bills.
yeah.
Get some responsibility. The truth is, they
My dad
just
did
want.
that to me
No, but you
since I
see,
was-
the older
yeah, since I was
generation,
little,
it was
bro.
acceptable.
100%.
Because back then you could make money easier.
And you could also rent out a place and live by yourself. You lived on your own at that point.
You
So-
can't
so
with
you were
with
paying
today's
for your own
economy,
shit.
right?
Now it's okay. Wait, we're digressing. again,
No, I
we're
mean,
digressing
so
again.
in that situation, I'm like, save all your money, work for a bit, because it's usually they let you work for the first year, and then the second year,
Then they
they're
start
like,
going,
from
"Hey."
next year you're going to take over your medical aid, your this, your that.
That's
and
fair.
if you don't think for yourself, right? So what I did with the grads that I brought up, I'm like, save that 10 grand a month. Save a lot at the end of the year. Show them the statement of 100, 200, 300,000, whatever you can do in 1 year, and go, Mum, Dad, this is what I've done in a year. I mean, happy to take on responsibility, but that's going to take 2 plus 4 plus 6.
Yeah.
And
I've not-
100% of parents, you show them that. They'll tell you, you know what, we'll keep paying for whatever. You keep doing
100%.
what you're doing.
100%, because they want you to
Because
succeed. They
win.
want you to
That's
do well.
exactly what they wanted
Yes.
in the beginning. It was
Yes.
never about paying for stuff. It's about, I want to see my child.
100%.
100%,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, anyway, I get an email one day. We'd love to have you in for an interview. Insurance company. Liberty. I didn't even
Okay.
know what Liberty was.
Okay.
So I'm like Googling them, right? I'm like, either way, okay, there's the address. It's close by home. And, I'm watching the savings go down every week, spending on stuff, gym membership, cell phone, thinking about telling Raisa,
Were you spending more?
No,
than
no,
you
no,
should
no.
have?
I
So
started.
you were strict with your budget.
Yeah, but
bro.
I wasn't working. So as time went by, what you have is starting to go
It's starting
lower,
to
right?
diminish, yeah.
And you're
It's
turning
like
down.
the last nug of weed.
Nah.
You know, before
when
you
you've
put
only
it in the
got
grinder and you're like,
You're like, okay, wait, let me just half this a little bit.
I'll have it in a bong this time.
Let me rationalize out this thing, bro. Yeah.
So, long story short, going for an interview. They, first interview of my life went amazing. And then I'm like, cool, all right, sweet. So what's the basic salary? Because they're offering the job. And they're like, there's no basic salary.
Commission based.
Yeah.
Okay.
You pick up phone people, sell policies. And I was like, nope, not me. Nothing to do with me. Not my personality. Don't want to do it. But thank you very much for this. I looked at it as interview practice, right? Cool. As I'm walking out, the ladies are like, no, actually, you want to just do a psychometric. I'm like, what's a psychometric?
What is a psychometric?
Yeah, this is 2013. What's a psychometric came out of my mouth?
Man, it's
Okay.
2022. I'm asking what's the
Yeah.
The test to see your
what
traits,
you want-
etc.
okay,
right.
so
No,
where
they
you
told
want
me
It's like
that
a
100%.
kind of like an
Yeah, my
aptitude
dad said
test,
before.
right?
100%.
Yeah.
So then I
Okay.
go, cool. Psychometric test practice. Yeah, I'll do one. Is it free? Cool. Done. They said they'll email me the link, so I go do it, click some buttons. As soon as I get home, get it done. All right? Carry on with my day. Still don't want to take this job, right? Couple of weeks go by, and I get another call. Hey, Nabeel, your psychometric was amazing. Can you come in for another interview? I'm thinking, okay, what's the...
There's
if
a
I have an
catch,
amazing
right?
psychometric? No, I was thinking proactively. I'm like, maybe they'll be able to pay me a basic salary if it's that
Ah,
amazing.
okay.
Well, what is amazing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I go in, I ask, they say no, ha ha ha, but we can give you an interview with...
No.
Sorry.
You can have a basic. No. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, so then I go, okay, but thanks,
Okay.
but no thanks. But Nabeel, wait, let us set up an interview with you and one of the greatest minds in our industry. I'm like, okay, greatest minds in our industry interview practice. Never done one of those. Show up for that. Long story short, go for that one. The guy sits there. He's telling me about all sorts of benefits, interest rates, prime minus, blah, 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 packages to be linked to the company. All of it goes over my head. I understand it now. But then this is something to think about for anyone watching that, the more you learn and understand, the better decisions you'll make. Because at the
Always.
time, I didn't give a fuck about the great shit that was
Yeah.
offered.
Yeah,
me.
you don't
But,
think
right.
about it. Yeah, yeah. You also don't understand it.
100%,
So if you don't
right?
understand it, you're not going to know what's going
What
on.
he said to me was, give me 5 years, I'll make you a millionaire. I laughed.
Shit. Okay.
He was smiling. And I said, let me try.
Yeah.
I mean,
In 5 years,
that's
you're going to be.
intriguing enough to go, let's see what this is about. And then I went home, and again, you think about it, you write a bit, and you go, okay, worst case scenario, financial advisor, maybe I can learn how to manage my own money because I don't know.
Yeah.
So something to learn in the opportunity, take the opportunity and see where it goes. The rest is history. Next thing they're telling you, you're the best in the country, the best in the world, top 1% financial advisor, bro. I was just zoned in on learning, doing, learning,
Yeah,
doing,
I feel like he
learning,
just
doing.
skipped
So
part.
casually, bro.
He just casually is like, I'm in the top 1% of like, of all fucking time, bro.
I mean,
Look at you being so fucking humble. Jesus Christ.
This is my money.
I mean
now,
that's
guys.
where finance came from, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And like, do you enjoy it, bro?
Enjoy. I mean, short answer, yes.
Okay.
Because nothing's ever that simple, right?
Yeah.
But I absolutely love, again, come back to learning. You know, when you work with people's finances in different industries, not only do you get to meet amazing people that you can learn from, you get to spend time analyzing and planning with the people that have businesses. And your exposure to so many industries is one of the most rewarding things
Yeah.
of what I do. It's the people and the experience. And think about it. I'm saying what I take away from people.
Yeah.
Right? Not the job. It's what
No.
you make of it. And that applies
Yeah.
everywhere, if you ask me, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, but you make a difference in. I'm guessing. Okay, I'm just talking from personal experience. You made a difference in my life, man.
Thank you.
I think we've been now like 3 years, just over 3 years now, working together. Yeah, it's the only reason I have money now. It's fantastic. Fantastic is this guy.
This oak's been bragging the whole time.
Yeah, dude. And to know that you were coming on this podcast, I was just so happy that, like, okay, cool, now other people can also listen. Because a lot of people aren't financially knowledgeable. They don't know shit about money these days. You know, they get the money, they think, okay, save money or spend it on this or that. And there's literally a process to do well.
Ignorance is a big problem. Ignorance is a big problem. I think you made a solid point there, is to approach things with an open mind. I mean, it's not like, you were born and you knew.
No, I'm a stuntman.
Exactly, but that's the whole point. It's like, fuck it, you were doing backflips off of buildings, and now you're like in the top 1%.
And now you're a millionaire.
Bro,
Multi.
hey,
So
people follow me. No, I mean, here's the thing.
Yeah.
It was never about the money. The money is great, right? But to your point, and just the idea of what we're talking about, right? It's just logical, right? If we can just slow down, no matter what we're doing, we can make certain decisions that are for us, right? We do it as kids.
Yeah.
What sport did you play growing up?
Football.
Yeah, football.
Why?
Because we liked it.
Yeah,
Why didn't you do tennis?
because tennis was boring at the time.
And I couldn't
Right?
fucking play tennis, bro.
So now you come into the working world.
Yeah.
Did you get to choose your job like that, football or tennis? Not really.
No.
No.
And then the next decision, why? Because of money, right? So money can be shit as well.
Yeah,
The chase of it.
that's very
And
true.
then at what point
Okay.
do we all start thinking for ourselves and making our own fucking decisions? Versus, this is where keeping up with the Joneses comes from. Because now our decisions are made up by what we see around us,
By
not
external
from our own
factors.
thought.
Yes. That's true. That is very, very true.
But you still want money at the end of the day. So you kind of have to do things that you don't want to do. Like, let's be
No, I'm
honest,
saying you shouldn't, right?
Yeah.
But
'Cause
why
a
are
lot
you
of people
doing
are always like,
right?
Chase your passions. Do what you love. Sorry, bro. I mean, we just sat with the guy before this last weekend, and he told us that...
Just don't mind that.
Just
carry
ignore
on.
that. And he says in the passion that they have, they don't make money, bro. They don't make money. So you kind of have to do some things that you don't like to
But
make
he
money.
also said doing what he loved opened the doors for him to.
But how many people? Think about it. A lot of people always say,
I'm
sorry, I don't want to.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
Okay.
Mildly, I suppose. Are we born with one passion?
No.
Fair points.
There's the answer.
Okay,
Fair points.
okay.
We busy being told around us that you got to follow your passion, and we take it literally like idiots to go, what's my passion? You spend the next fucking how
Dismiss
long
everything else
trying to
and-
figure out what one passion
Yeah.
thing I mean, yes, it can work. But the truth is,
like athletes are probably the best example of that one. Like, they take their one passion.
They put all their eggs in one
that
basket.
kind of thing. Yeah.
I mean, where do athletes go after they retire?
Well, Shaq said that 75% of.
He
Okay,
probably
Shaq
made
is an
most of his
exception,
money.
yeah.
And again, we also make the mistake of looking at the top level, right? I mean, I don't know, this may be off topic, but apparently Instagram is doing to our kids, doing a number on them because you're constantly exposed to like the most
top
produced
elite.
content.
Yeah.
I mean, half of it, I saw something on Instagram the other day and I was like, what the hell is that strength move? Somebody else told me, I couldn't pick it up, that it's in reverse. I'm like, oh, right, okay. But imagine our kids or youngsters are looking at this, beating themselves up because they think
They can't do that, yeah.
I mean,
No, that's true. You're setting unreal expectations.
but there's also really good things from social media. This podcast, sharing, getting somebody
God
to
bless
share
you,
a
bro.
message to go.
Appreciate that.
Nobody's actually that
You've
special.
got one of the coolest social medias I've ever seen in my life, bro.
I mean, it changes now and then.
Yeah, like you, but you produce a lot of content.
Did
Like,
you do
I
all
wanna
that by
ask
yourself?
How the fuck do you find the time to do half the shit, man?
Like what?
Like everything. I mean, you're a father of 2. That alone is massive.
Yeah, being a family
you're
man is
top
time-consuming.
1% in the world, or however it is, of financial
Still
advice.
trying
You're
to
a
wrap my head
stuntman.
around that.
You train. How many hours do you train a day? Like 2, but
Maybe like an hour and a half, yeah.
But you forever in the gym. You're always taking content. Like, dude, how do you manage your time? Because you're one of the busiest people I've ever seen in my entire life. You're always busy. You're never chilling. You're never like sitting on the couch. You never. What is?
I suppose that's part of the answer, right? And to that point, let's all just again, we just came off saying nobody's that special,
Yeah.
right? Everybody's the same. So actually, we're all special. We're all very fucking special.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just have to be there to help each other understand.
Yes.
There's our disclaimer, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, now I lost my train of thought. No, I'm joking. I mean, how do you
How do you
do
manage
all of
time,
that,
bro?
right?
How do you do that?
That's the key, right? If I open my phone now, everything's actually scheduled. Number one,
Cheers.
time management. Our
You're
parents have been
you
saying that.
strike me as a very disciplined man.
This is the key.
Yeah.
That let's say that's the answer, and explore discipline, because what the hell are we without discipline?
That's very
right?
true.
And chances are that's where
very
most
true.
people's time goes.
A lot of us are lacking in that.
Correct.
yeah.
I mean,
I
look at
still
Elon
suck at it,
Musk,
bro. Yeah.
richest
Yeah.
oak in the world.
Oak's got fuck all discipline.
He's got the same time though. So is
Everyone's
it only
got the same
discipline?
24 hours, you're right.
Yeah, maybe.
He
Yeah.
has to be disciplined, by the way. I mean, I don't know him.
I don't know. It
personally.
seems erratic as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
One and the same. Or
maybe
different.
public image
Yeah?
is a different thing.
I mean,
You
But
are
how does
behind.
that,
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
he took a sink into Twitter.
And then fired everyone.
Elon, yeah, he's mad. He's mad.
Like he did a full.
Let that sink in. that was wild. But
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, Elon Musk is a bit of a, yeah, that guy's mad. That guy's
Look,
mad. But
you were
I'm
asking
looking.
for help.
Yeah, but
I'll
more
take
for
it to you this way.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
What
is your day like,
What
man?
are the things that you need to get done in a day? Right? Today, what did you have to get done?
I couldn't. I'm here.
Take my,
The son of a bitch woke me up at 9 in the morning.
yeah, because you fuckers were sleeping, bro.
I mean, this is the point, right? So what I tend to do, and I've got into a habit of doing this. Anything that I need to get done, Manny says do this for me. I said that I needed to do something,
Yeah.
and if I say something, I have to do it. Right?
Yeah.
That's just, I hate it when people don't, or when people say they do but then they don't. It's just becoming more and more common.
So you just
People
stick to your word.
it's
You stick to your word,
incompetence,
right?
yeah.
I mean, good old Scarface.
Yeah, right?
All you have in this world
Is
is
your word.
Is your word in
Yeah.
your what?
balls.
Your word
Oh,
in your
your
balls.
word in your
Your word in
balls.
your
Don't break
balls.
them for no one.
That's beautiful.
So it's a simple habit. What's the easiest and least amount of admin way of doing something, right? As soon as I say I do something or need to do something, whether that's pickup, so on, so the things that have to happen in a day, school pickups, kids' classes, etc., they get in on your iPhone or whatever phone you have, on the calendar, just block out the time, make it recurring, all right?
Yeah.
Do that with all the shit that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Now, I don't personally schedule my shits, but if you want to, do it for the purpose of the
Just
exercise.
for the nudge.
right?
Yeah.
And you'll
saw
see
someone
what
say
your day
Kevin
looks
Hart
like.
must schedule his shits because he works all the time, bro.
Yeah.
So your calendar will look a certain way, right? Then
But
do
it's
something.
It's sticking
Eating.
to that, though,
If you
bro.
want to eat and look
It's
good,
sticking to that because I can also, Sunday night I
Motivation
sit there
is also.
and I'll
how
write
do you,
things
how
down,
do you
bro.
maintain
And
that?
I
Yeah.
have my whole schedule for the next day to the fucking minute. Do I do everything? It's also difficult running businesses. You have to kind of things
How do you
change.
use them?
so then you
motivated.
have to
So
you
how-
have to
what do you-
relook
what
at
happens like that?
yeah?
How do you stay motivated?
Something changes. No, say something changes in your day. Like this.
Okay, we
didn't
got
go
two
to-
questions here. Motivated will come.
Motivated,
They go
yeah.
hand in hand, I suppose. I mean, because now you've got your task at hand.
Yeah.
Now you need to prioritize. So let's say, for
Something's
example,
changed,
you needed to go and pick up some stock from whatever, but out of nowhere you've got some other issue.
That's an easy one. What needs to happen in the time? And then you got to make a choice, right? So what do you value? If my dad said I need to do something, I'm there. Whatever's there is going to get cancelled. It's just not
Okay.
going to happen because you
Okay.
can't control it. So on
So
my way
you're
to
okay
doing
with
something
telling
for
people
dad,
No, bro.
well, it's
You
again,
have to tell
you have
people
to.
no.
It's
And that's
necessary.
dependent on what you value. Because if it happened the other way around, right? And or let's say somebody values money more than family, which more common than you'd imagine.
That's a shame.
I'm sorry, I got a meeting, Dad.
It's your dad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He might also go, it's okay, my son's making money.
That
But
is-
then
that
where
is-
does
that
it hit
is
you
so-
back? I don't know.
No,
So
because again, that's also, people do that, bro. I do it often. Like sometimes, if I have something to do, I'll be like, listen, guys, I can't hang out or
and it's never
can't go do
perfect,
this.
right?
It's,
What needs to happen, and that's the motivation comes from what do you want? Everything comes from emotion. The reason people don't give a fuck about retirement is because you can't feel it. So where's the emotion?
Yeah.
Where
You're
are
not
you gonna be
retired
in
now.
30 years from now?
Yeah.
I
get
don't know.
you.
I also don't know the answer. I may look forward to the tax deduction next year, and that's some emotion. I'm going to spend that money somewhere else. Now I
Yeah.
do it. So you'd rather better off doing it, look back all those years down the line and go, I'm glad I did it, but I did get something for doing it along the way. That's where motivation comes
Yes.
from. To train.
Yeah.
Is it a cool move that you want to do? Is it more? Is it mental health? Can it be all three?
What is longevity?
And if you want to do it,
Yeah.
do it. Because if you don't do it, you're doing something else. And that's saying to yourself, you're telling yourself, right? This is a conversation inside, that means more to me. Right? And you can be okay some days with that and not. And here's the beauty, I suppose, is that it can always change because sometimes I think we're too hard on ourselves. You know, you get into the
Touche.
routine of feeling shit, beating yourself up, but the strength in every single one of us, people around us, is that if you make up your mind, you'll do it. It's just unfortunate, from what I've seen, that most people make up those minds and make the biggest changes when some
Something
bad
goes
shit
wrong.
happens.
Yeah.
Something goes
When you're
So
at
the
you're at a
trigger
low
is-
point.
So something
Yeah.
else is forcing you
So
to
something-
change.
yeah, something
but
like
you can manufacture
extreme.
that shit for yourself any day. I mean, as boys, we can get this. We're growing up, and I grew up as a triplet, 4 boys.
Yeah.
You know, I dare you to eat that. I dare you to.
Oh, fuck it. And you,
Well,
and you
who
ate it.
said
eh?
you have to do that? Till today, I go, if you don't do this, you're a chicken. And Raisa goes, I don't give a fuck about that. That's a boys thing.
It is a boys thing because if you had to ask me that, I'd
mean,
be like, okay,
that
fuck you,
been-
Nabeel.
Yeah.
So where's that motivation coming from? I mean, you're telling yourself you
inside,
don't
yeah.
want to be.
You don't want to. You
fill in
don't
the
want to.
blank.
You don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Positively look at it. If you want to decide to do something, the easiest person to lie to is yourself. But if you expect other people not to lie to you, then why the fuck are you lying to yourself?
That's actually a very solid point.
Damn.
That's true.
And that comes to we all
That
grew
hurts
up,
in my
treat
feelings, bro.
others
Yeah, you need to
how
fucking listen
you'd
to
like
this,
to
eh?
be
I do
treated.
listen to this, bro.
No, you need to listen more.
Yeah.
No, you need to listen more.
You talking. You chatting shit to me right now.
Fuck.
Bastard.
Well, no, that's honestly. Look, you make it sound very, very easy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this because I don't think everybody is wired the same. I think everybody can get there. It's not impossible for anybody to get to that point where you can have that level of discipline. But you also said actually in an episode that we cannot release. That no one is
Episode
just
1.
that no one is just, it's not click boom and I'm motivated. It's something that requires work, especially if
As you say, like that hardcore thing that happened, you know, that changed your life. Now you got to change your shit.
yeah,
I'm
you
saying
can't
don't
wait
wait
for
for that shit.
don't wait for a trigger.
100%.
Usually a
Again,
bad
it's
thing,
Easy,
bro.
it's easy
Yeah.
to say it, but I mean, obviously, things are hard. Things are hard. I mean, like I've gone better, if I could say, over the last 2 years that I've known you, but I'm still not anywhere near like
Top
your
3
level, bro. Like it's at your level.
You
is
wanna
a
do an
whole different
exercise?
thing, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 things that you really want.
What, right now,
Yeah.
like 3 things that I really want: financial freedom, time freedom.
There's one that he's not allowed to say.
Okay. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
point,
Okay. Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
the
good.
point is, again,
We all knew
right?
where that was going.
We,
bro.
where we spend time, we get good at that thing, even if it's a shit thing. Right? So, how much do we spend asking ourselves what the hell we want.
Every day.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, not for the reasons we think.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy because it takes time. Like the first time, I watched a movie yesterday, and this chick, obviously made up character, but she was trying to write her first article, and she looked like a mess. Her friend came in there and she was like, I just can't finish this article. The friend slapped her or did something and said, well, that's the point. You're going to do it. It's going to be shit. So just get the first shit article done. And she was like, oh, it can be shit.
Yeah.
Sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? You may sit there and find nothing, but here's the cool thing. You sat with yourself for an hour. How do you feel?
You
Do
gain
feel
something
lacking?
from it.
This is what
Yeah.
happened to me when I
Okay.
decided to change the way I do things and not just sell, and live with anxiety, because being at the top comes with anxiety and a whole lot. Like
100%.
I hated that.
Imagine, bro.
Yes.
So then
But
I
being at the top
decided.
is lonely, bro.
I mean,
Not necessarily.
You've got a lot to worry about.
I don't mind
Yeah.
being alone,
You,
but,
you, you,
but
you,
to the
you're
point.
head of the, you're the head
Right.
of the family. And
So I decided, actually, I spend 2 hours in the car. I don't want to. The industry and the future seems to be an in-office practice where the advisor sits in an office and people come to them instead of what it was like back then, and I'm sure it is still today. You drive out to get people saying, nah, I don't want this product, like you're the fucking expert, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I just decided one day, hey, can you meet me at my office? I'm like, no. You can meet me at my office. They're like, no, I'm a bit busy. I'm like, then it's fine, no stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not losing.
Wait,
anything.
but
Okay.
can we meet halfway? I'm like, I'm willing to now have a conversation. Right?
Okay.
Willing to do halfway. But the reason I want to do this in my practice is because, think about it. If I come to you and I'm slotted in for 30 minutes or an hour, you busy thinking about all
What
the
else
shit
you've
in
got
your
to do.
life, let alone the
Yeah.
time that you need to spend on your finances, then you're going to maybe turn towards me and you're going to think about what you're going to do when you're going to shift your chair back.
And you're wasting each other's time.
Take
Yeah.
some time out your day, invest in yourself, drive out of there, clear your mind, come sit down, bring what you need to bring, and then let's have a discussion about your life, right? I just bought back 2 hours in the day for me. And then I started waking up earlier, the usual 5 a.m. club stuff. Well, I'll just go
Jesus.
sit in silence.
I can't do
Nobody
that.
needs you, kids don't need you. And you can think, you can write, you can just
Okay.
sit, do whatever the fuck you want.
And that's, but like,
And you are with yourself, thinking,
Yes.
what do I want, why? And that can be, it's never an answered question.
Yeah.
It's always moving, always moving.
but you weren't waking up at 5 a.m. when you were a single man, eh?
As a stuntman, I was actually.
Really?
Again,
But
no,
to
okay,
get
to
to
work,
to
yeah,
work, to
bro.
get to work, I
No,
think.
Nabil, you're
But
a
like, just
machine,
as
bro.
as a disciplined
No, you're a
person,
machine,
like-
dude. It's
No,
actually
but this
unreal.
came
Like,
from
the more I listen to
inspiration,
you.
right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was inspired the one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to gym, right? Fitness, so on and so forth. And we were working on a series called Strike Back. And there's a guy named Paul. Till this day, I'll always respect that guy. We worked an 18-hour day. Flippin' hell, you're catching your naps in between moments or whatever. You broke and it's an action film, so you're taking hits. You're getting dead stop, tie rope. You're stopping, your back is sore, you're sunburned, you're in the jungle. You're climbing up hills, you're just fucked. Get back to the hotel. He goes, whoever wants to come and go into the gym. Right. These people do that. And then
I
I'm
would have
like,
flicked him,
fuck,
man.
I also want to do that because now I
'Cause you
thought,
look like it, yeah.
I mean, it's okay that we believe we're machines, but isn't this the whole point? We have to believe in ourselves,
yourself
think the
past
best
the
of
boundaries.
ourselves,
That's true.
and learn from other people.
Okay.
That's very important. And it's something that a lot of people don't do. We always seem to think as humans that we know
and the
better.
best part, machine. I
Yeah.
like being called a machine, thanks, bro. But you get days
he
where
is
you
you.
feel
Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah.
And I've had a few days. Somebody lapses an incredible policy and like, flip, you got to pay this money. Like those days are the worst. But
Nah, that's
again,
quite
welcome to why business fucking shit.
Yeah.
Business is nice. Have fun doing the things you want to do. But long story short, those bad days, I just take a day off. And I go, let me feel what I need to feel, think about what I need to think. But
Okay.
tomorrow,
I'm gonna kill it.
the
You're gonna
world
bang it
doesn't
hard.
stop.
Dude,
because
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is-
100% of the time that's ever happened, I
Yeah.
finish even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I hope it never happens again. And we're just people. You don't
We're
like
not
that
just people,
pain
bro.
in anything.
Yeah.
But just show up, right? And do something. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's where planning and all of that
Scheduling
means
and-
something.
yeah.
Because you're not scheduling to get yourself to do it. You're scheduling to make it easier for you to do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But you're not just a machine, bro. Like you've killed so many like personal aspects of your life. You're a father of 2, man. That is
Best thing.
That in itself.
Yeah, that alone is a subject that we could probably speak about for long, bro. But what is it like being a dad? Because a lot of people.
Was it
between our
scary? Can I
age-
ask you? Was it scary?
It must have been scary.
I want to say no, because you do have your fears.
Okay.
but not in proportion to how. I mean, being a dad's fun.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe this. Yes, it's not easy, but nothing ever is easy. This podcast is not easy.
No.
Yeah.
You just want to, and you can do it upset. You can be like fucking miserable, come here, talk for the sake of it. And
That's
the
me in the
content
morning,
may be
yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
it doesn't guarantee whether you're happy
Yeah.
or not doing it, guarantee the outcome. You can have a mad successful podcast hating what you do. This is why all these one-line narratives of do what you love, Nana, you can kill it
Yeah.
being unhappy. And that's just the truth.
Yeah.
So don't hold on to that. But being a dad, right? I've always looked at it. These little humans that are toys that you now have to look after. It's a responsibility, cool, but how awesome is that?
It's rewarding.
They're like little people, and they're their own people.
Yeah.
Like as parents, sometimes
their
you
own
want them to be like
personalities,
you,
yeah.
but you're getting to know them as much as.
They're getting to know you.
But there was a time where I was worried, right? Because for my firstborn child, for the first 3 months of his life, like they do nothing basically. As you have a child, great moment, take some pictures, and you're like, I'm a dad. It's deep and stuff. But for me personally, I thought something wrong with there was something wrong with me, bro. Because the first 3 months, and then I went
You
to
didn't
Raisa
feel
and I was
that.
like, I don't have a connection to this kid, and I think there's something wrong with me.
Jesus.
And she
And
was
it must
like,
have been
you know
playing with
what?
your mind,
It's actually normal. And this is, okay, the importance, how awesome my wife is. She's always supported me, bro. Like, you need,
That's
you know, I get a lot
beautiful,
of
though.
shit
No,
done.
that's beautiful.
She's the Superman.
Yeah.
She's the
Yeah.
machine, bro. Anyway, brownie points.
Shout out.
So,
You can't wait
so
to
she
get
was
home
like,
after this.
like, how cool is this, right? So this
Yeah.
an example of where you think things aren't going the right
Yeah.
way. I don't know. Let's think of it as one. But she hit me with a lunch. She's like, I've built a relationship with this child for the last 10 months in my stomach, 11, 12, 13 months. So I'm a year ahead of you. That's why I'm so attached to this baby. And I also read somewhere it's normal for that. And, you know, it's because
Put your mind at
you don't
ease.
really have any responsibility to deal with the child. They need my boobs, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Right?
You kind of just
Okay.
there going, hi, I'm your dad, and then you leave.
You're there
Yeah,
for
and then you're
support.
like, but we, you know, and the
Yeah, I
baby
get
just
you.
wants to
So
live.
would you call it a hit and run? Like,
But anyway, bro, like being a dad is world class.
You make things sound so nice, bro.
dude, I was just
The
about
thought
to
of
say,
being a
bro,
dad
like, even
scares the shit out of me, bro.
straight facts, but
No, I'll
after
take my
listening
hats
to
off to
Nabeel,
you.
I can't wait to.
Let's go have kids, bro.
Yeah, let's go put a couple in here. Let's go put a couple buns.
You know,
in
that's
there.
my go-to advice. People are worried about getting their finances in order.
Go have
Bullshit,
kids.
bro. Have a kid. Something in the universe,
It just
whatever you
got
want to
hot all
call
of a
it,
sudden.
we call it barakat,
I'm
blessings.
sweating more than I
A
want.
child comes with their own, bro. Like, just trust. I don't know if you want to scientifically prove it, that
Yeah.
when you have a kid, you realize
your
a lot,
brain,
you
it
start
changes.
operating
Yes,
better,
things
discipline
kick in.
will
Really?
come, blah, blah, blah.
100%.
Okay, but yeah, you don't have a choice anymore.
You'll just get
You don't have
richer.
a choice
But it comes
anymore, like,
naturally,
that's
doesn't it?
your-
Naturally.
No, you'll get richer. I like
I'm
that. I
telling
like
you.
that. Let's
Have a
keep-
kid.
So if we have kids, we get richer. See, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm the complete opposite, bro. Like what you said now, marrying and getting a person at 22, 23, and then having kids at a young. I mean, you're 33, you already have 2 kids, bro. I
My
would say
triplet
that's
brother
not
has
young.
4.
Say again.
Triplet brother has 4.
4.
Yeah, it's a race.
Big
with
family
brothers, bro.
meetings. Big family meetings.
That's an
yeah.
expensive fucking.
That's a
lunch,
dinner.
eh?
Yeah, just
See, I'm on the complete opposite side of that. But I don't think I could at the moment be with someone or have a kid. So, like listening to you say that, and then like thinking about what I've been thinking
But
about.
I'm sure
the whole
Nabeel's
time.
mindset was also, it's just different. Like you are very focused, you know?
Every experience of yours, like you look at me right now. I have this image of you.
Yeah.
You look. I don't know what you're experiencing right now,
Okay.
right? But that's yours. So you know when they say be present,
Mm.
yes, being
Just be
present. Whatever you do, driving your car, thinking about what you're gonna do. Do I need to fill up? When do I want to do it? What do I need to do? It's all yours. So why not be cool with that? Because you're gonna experience it anyway. You can do
It's
it
inevitable.
feeling like
Yeah,
it,
true.
looking for opportunity, or being pissed off about it. I don't think I'm not this happy-go-lucky guy all the time, right?
Yeah. You must
But I
have some
try to
down
be,
points, bro.
and
Yeah.
you just aspire to be your own best friend.
That's
I
very
suppose,
true.
right? I
That's
don't
very
know how
true.
you say it.
It
like
won't
that.
change the outcome, so you might as well just be okay with it.
And be grateful for like shit, because
get that-
none
I
of
get
it's in
that
our
point
control.
completely. But how do you deal with being in the bad spots, bro? Because you say with your life, bro, you try keeping the good spots
Yeah.
all the time.
Well,
And your
life is like
you've
this,
built your
right?
life
There
like
are
that.
bad
Yeah,
spots.
So
Don't
what,
get it
what do
wrong.
you, how do you work with your bad spots?
You
One
embrace
line,
them.
bro. One line, right? It's one of the old friends of the Prophet, Muhammad, right? He's recorded saying this, right? It goes something like, you got to go easy on yourself sometimes, because what's meant to happen, right, will happen. And whatever is not meant for you, you'll chase your whole life and you still won't
And
get
you
it.
won't entertain
So in
it.
my bad times specifically, right? And I think that's why we have bad times, to remind ourselves actually what the hell is in our control. That's why I think life is a game. I don't know if I'm going to die today, right?
You never know.
I don't. So all our plans, finance, blah, 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 can mean fuck all. We're not taking it with us, right?
Yeah.
We could also then live to 120 and again, finance and shit, and we might find ourselves a bad situation.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders made money at whatever age. How
After
does that
his
story
60s,
go?
bro. Yeah.
But
71, bro. He
But
made his
whatever
first
is
million,
meant to
yeah.
happen is going
It's
to
gonna
happen.
happen.
So
I
you're
like
having a
that.
shit day. That's generally what I feel.
That shit
That's
day
what-
was
Think. So I
supposed to
feel
be
calm.
your
meant
shit
to
I'm
have
like,
a
but
shit
if it
day
was
that
meant
day.
to happen,
So you believe
meant
in
to
like
happen,
fate and
what's
stuff,
the
bro?
solution? Absolutely.
You believe
bro.
everything's written for you in.
Destined, bro.
You,
So then
destiny.
I'm just going to make choices to have
you
as
just
much
live it, eh?
fun, meaning, experiences
Be present. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah,
And that's
that's
all
cool.
I can control.
So-
Right?
so
And if I
you
can
just
make
focus,
somebody
yeah.
else's life better, teach the lighties something, inspire some other oaks to
Yeah.
do shit, then let me try. But there's also two sides to the coin. I'm probably doing it because I want to, or it's a selfish reason to do it.
Yes.
Right?
You got your own agenda.
I'll go give a talk somewhere. They're paying me lacquer. But now I got an opportunity to change some people's lives. Maybe. It's up to them, but I'll try.
But
I'm going to have
yeah,
fun,
Yeah.
present, try my best, try something new,
Yeah.
and really just go for it. Go for whatever. And then
I
deal with the
respect that.
fear in
That's-
between. Like,
Man,
it's okay to be scared.
That's beautiful. Like honestly, like having this conversation with you, actually, like, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
feel
like fired
enlightened.
the soul,
Yeah,
I
bro.
feel like
That was
enlightened.
refreshing. Nabil, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. That was
pleasure, bro.
nice.
This was, if not the most
Insightful.
insightful
Yeah.
podcast we've done, bro. And if there's any one of the podcasts that people should watch, it's this one.
Yeah.
You should watch all of them, man.
Eh? No, they
not
should
all-
watch all of them. They
100%.
should watch all of them.
I'm going to come
But,
feature as a guest in some of the others.
More than welcome, dude. No, for
with
real, more
pleasure,
than
with
welcome.
pleasure,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And yeah, again, thank you.
No,
for
honestly, I
everything.
love what you Oaks are doing.
Appreciate it.
This is something that I've never gotten down to doing is a podcast.
We've always wanted to. He was the one who actually
But
pulled
I'm
the strings.
sitting here and I'm like, whoa, now that.
Yeah.
I mean, you win there if you were comparing. Like, comparison's a thief of joy, right? I'm sure you've heard that. Look at those good things. This setup, fantastic. Fucking well done. I'm proud of you. Proud of yours. Got to meet you, got to chill with you.
Yeah.
Got to just experience this. Flippin' lacquer. Where it goes, even better.
Yeah.
But you Oaks are doing great things, bro, and thank you for having me.
No,
No,
it's
it's
a
a
pleasure,
pleasure.
man. It
It's a
was a
pleasure.
pleasure. I think, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up.
Let me do this fucking shitty.
Yeah,
stupid
we
God
actually have a
forsaken-
TikTok viral challenge. Sebi's going to down the Sprite.
I'm going to attempt to.
Guys,
Oh,
like-
Dylan's even bringing the camera closer.
yeah,
God
come in.
bless
Zoom
you.
in, zoom in right here, man. Zoom in right here. Actually, wait, I want to get this on camera myself, bro. Wait, don't start yet.
It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad. Are you guys
Drink
ready?
a Sprite without burping challenge.
Go.
You don't have to do it in one.
No,
you can
one
take
go,
breaks.
bro. Send it. Send it. We have faith.
Can't burp.
Anything?
on, Seb.
Anything?
I'm gonna go have a cigarette. Eh?
No.
Oh, you killed it.
Whew.
You did it.
No,
Did
it's
you
here.
do it?
No, it's here.
Did you do it?
I'm like sweating. Okay. Fuck.
He did it, guys. He fucking threw
did
it
it.
down. Well done on you, bro.
Okay. Love it. What a
Oh, that was top shelf. Nabeel, thank you guys so much. Episode 6 of
Like,
the Modern Man
subscribe,
Podcast.
show
Yeah,
us some
guys.
love.
And yeah, follow us for some more.
Hit
Ciao,
that
guys.
subscribe button, share this video, and they'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah. Wait. Before we end, where can everyone find you, bro? On the socials.
At Mr. Nabby, send me a DM and then find where it finds you.
Yeah. I mean,
So
guys, this
much.
is one Instagram that you want to watch. Ladies, specifically. Yeah. Ciao, guys.
Ciao, guys.
Good time.